Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and welcome to the finale of this 100% playthrough of LEGO Jurassic World. Originally, this was just going to be like me just hanging out with you guys and just telling you guys my personal review of the game. However, while I was going to look around, seeing if there was anything that had popped up, after getting 100%, I did happen to find this. This, apparently, is a 1 million stud challenge for Jurassic World. Kind of like what you get if you 100% LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. So, I thought, why not go ahead and do this while I'm chatting. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, looks like we've got ourselves a T-Rex and an Indominus to do this with. I think I'll stick with the T-Rex. So, basically, when it comes right down to it, this was the first LEGO game. Well, this was hardly the first LEGO game I've ever played. This was the first time I've ever 100%ed a game. The closest other time being LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, where it was about 80%. I do plan on doing that game on this channel. I just have no idea when. But this was the first time I'd ever completed a LEGO game. So I actually thought that was fun, and this was a fun game to do it. I think they did about as good as they could have asked when it comes to story mode. Of course, they have to change things up to make it a bit more kid-friendly, so when it came down to it, most of the characters that, died, ended up just running away. In fact, I even love that little scene in the Jurassic World level where you actually see Nedry, Muldoon, and Gennaro, where they're just kind of hanging out, chilling in the ruins of the old Jurassic Park. Okay, but they're basically still hiding from the dinosaurs 20 years later. But yeah, the level designs were fun. Being able to play with dinosaurs first time, I loved the like how basically each dinosaur had different skills, like say for the T-Rex and Indominus, their roars were able to destroy Amber. Of course, the Packy just being able to run around destroying everything. And, the Raptors with their jumping ability. I think it might have been a bit overkill, giving them the ability to build. Because, like, don't get me wrong, the Raptors were definitely smart, but they weren't that smart. But just a little fun. Fun addition for Raptors, considering how popular they are. Of course, there were a lot of people who probably want to play as them. Also, the Triceratops and Dinosaur being able to destroy things. Definitely. Also liked that they threw in a few dinosaurs that, weren't in the game, weren't part of the Jurassic saga, that they went ahead threw them in anyway, like say for example the Baryonyx, although that did eventually end up in a very notable scene in Fallen Kingdom. They also threw in like Troodon, although I have mentioned that apparently Troodon isn't a valid dinosaur species, since all they were able to find was one tooth. But anyway, yeah, level designs about as spot on as you could ask. The voice acting, that was great. Admittedly, most of it was taken from straight from the movies. Although there were a few characters who where basically they needed additional lines, so they couldn't just do straight up basically just do straight up right from the movies. It's like for example, Billy, he ran in from Jurassic Park 3. He had some additional lines that they needed done, so they got some new voice actor for him, along with a few others. But yeah, speaking of voice acting, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the Avengers game, but I honestly have no idea why people don't like that sometimes, like for stuff like this, for games like this where it's based off a movie that they think Lego's doing a bit of a cop out just before just stealing the lines right out of the movie. Because personally, I love it. I think it helps with the immersion, the immersion that yes, this is a game based off a movie. So I love that they do that. It helps establish that yes, this is a game based off the movie. So they're using lines straight out of the movie. And hey, if it helps bring the costs out, hey, if it helps bring the costs down for making the game, which means it's cheaper for them to sell it, I'm all for it. Also, I loved all the Steven Spielberg references in the game, considering how this is probably Steven Spielberg's biggest franchise. Maybe Indiana Jones will beat it out, but for popularity. But other than that, this is definitely probably what he knows. People know him best for. Actually, maybe Jaws as well. But I love all the references. Like for example, the Jaws group. In the level with where the T-Rex breaks off the boat at the end of Lost World, where they even throw in the "we're gonna need a bigger boat" line. The E.T. reference at Isla Sorna. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, Owen basically losing his hair and then having to grab it again, like from Indy with his hat in Temple of Doom. All those little Easter eggs from Steven Spielberg's movies. Oh, also, I just mentioned this in the last video where I did the Pteranodon attack on Jurassic World. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be on Sibo. It's Volcano. Anyway, I mentioned that one of the tourists during the attack looked an awful lot like Marty McFly from Back to the Future. So I loved that as well. And then of course the little nod in the at the end of the post-credit scene for Lego Dimensions, where Alan and Ellie dig up one of the little shields for the Dimension Gate. I do plan on doing Lego Dimensions eventually. I just have to pick it up for PS4. I originally got it for Wii U, but I have no idea how to record for Wii U. So yeah, when and if I can get a hold of PS4 Dimensions, I'll absolutely do it. I just hope I just want to be able to make sure, I want to be able to record it. So for your guys' enjoyment. But personally, if I can, I really want to get a hold of the starter pack where you can get the exclusive Supergirl, because she's one of my favorite DC characters, especially after getting her own show. Anyway, back on topic. Like I said, the level designs were spot on. The open world, all the open worlds, they were great. Hate all the fun references to the movies. Although I would say, I wish that you could play as the dinosaurs more than just a few marked spots. How do I want to say this? Like a few paddocks. Because I mean, come on, it's Jurassic Park. These dinosaurs are gonna break out. They do it all the time. And what really confused me was how limited space they could have on Isla Sorna, because they basically owned that island. So yeah, that's probably one of the few gripes I've got about the open world. That you can't really play the dinosaurs everywhere. But other than that, like collecting, collecting all the characters, gold bricks and red bricks. Next, the challenges were like there were a few that were few headaches. Like for example, like the little motorboat at Jurassic Park. That were a bit challenging, but hey, what's a game without a few challenges? Let's see. The character roster, that was about as big as you could possibly ask for. Or honestly, obviously, I didn't go over everybody in the playthrough. I might end up making a video like basically just showcasing all the characters and vehicles, because obviously we didn't go over most of those either. Let's get a screenshot of this. This is like the set from that they put out, the T-Rex and the gate. Let's see. Honestly, yeah, like part of me kind of wonders like, how do I want to put this? Kind of wonders who they made the game for, cause it's definitely would be a fun way to introduce a new generation to the Jurassic Park films, especially at a time they came out where the game basically released the day after Jurassic World came out in theaters, which is when I picked it up. But honestly, part of it was almost like it's almost too kiddie, too much of a consistent game for adult, but not enough for the younger kids. If you get what I'm saying. However, it was definitely an enjoyable game. I would recommend it to anyone who enjoys both Lego games in general, but definitely those who are fans of Jurassic Park or even dinosaurs in general. Because let me tell you, this is just go around here wrecking stuff with the T-Rex. I'm enjoying this. It's all by itself. Let's see. If I had to rank this, like give it like a score, I'd give it a solid 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. Because like I said, the character roster, the gameplay, story mode, they basically hit the nail on the head. Just about everything that you could ask for in the game. Also the Dino Customizer. I'm actually glad that they gave you a reason to want to do the customizer. Because honestly, most of the times, I do not. I'll be the first to admit, most of the times I do not make custom characters. But the fact that, like for example, there's always like one thing on each of the free play maps, whether it be Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, or Isla Sorna from Lost World, or JP3, that gave you a reason to need a custom dinosaur, because there was at least one challenge on every island where you just couldn't do it with one of the in-game dinosaurs. You had to have something that was custom, whether it be something that you couldn't, like for example in Jurassic Park, you needed a dinosaur that could break amber, but it needed to be medium-sized. But to start off, the only ones that can break amber are the large carnivores, like T-Rex. So you needed to make at least a medium-sized dinosaur, like say a trike or an ankylosaur, that could break amber. So yeah, I'm actually glad that they gave you a reason to want to use the customizer. Because sometimes I feel like it's there just because it's there, Like, it's not always something that everybody wants to immediately use. Like it's like I said, they gave you a reason to want to use it. Kind of like with DC supervillains. The first thing you do in DC supervillains is use the character customizer to create your character for the game. So they gave you a reason to want to use it. And I will say, like I said, I'm not one for to make custom characters. I will say, once we're done here, finish the challenge, I will say I would like to show off a couple of customs that I have made, because I think I actually did pretty good. Like, I know I've basically showcased my custom blue that I made, so where she's more movie accurate, because when it comes right down to it, the blue that they made for the initial Jurassic World sets is kind of abysmal. Because for her being named Blue, she's mainly green. Don't get she's only called Blue because of the blue stripe set down the side of her body. Yeah, but she's actually mainly like a light gray, maybe white. You couldn't get quite the right color for her in the customizer, because it's just like it's either too light or too dark. You know, now that I take a look at now I've been taking a look at everything I've been destroying, I've realized it's actually what I've been destroying is actually like the little mini builds that they show you, like in the loading screen for the levels. Anyway, like I was saying, I basically used my custom blue about as often as I could during in the open world and free play. But before I started recording, I actually made a couple of the larger dinosaurs in the customizer, and I think I want to go ahead and show them off because I think they're pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, that's basically my that's my take on the game. They did about as good as you could ask for a Lego Jurassic Park / Jurassic World game. Definitely enjoyed it. Looking forward to coming back, playing it again sometime eventually. I would while I'm getting the last of these studs, I would like to take this time to thank every last one of you who watched and subscribed while I was doing this channel. I know I only started this series this year, but this YouTube channel this year, but you guys, I gotta admit, you blew me out of the water with with the reception I got from you guys. I know I basically did this, for those of you who don't know, I basically started playing this game as kind of like a celebration of the release of Jurassic World Dominion, the completion of the Jurassic saga in theaters. I actually started playing the game the day after it released in theaters. Fortunately, I was there for the late night opening. Definitely enjoyed it. Good movie. Actually just came out for home release just a few weeks ago. But yeah, your guys' reception has been nothing short of phenomenal. You guys have blown me out of the water. Here. But hey, we just finished, we just got the 1 million, so hey, we finished. Anyway, like I said, you guys blow me out of the water. Like, I gotta admit, I take a look at my list of like most successful videos, most views, most watch time. I take a look at the top 10 list, and it's nothing but Jurassic World. You guys blow me out of the water. So thank you for everyone who has watched the videos, subscribe to the channel, because we were actually now up to, last I checked, 88 subscribers. So that's kind of nuts, I gotta admit. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are amazing. I would never would have expected this series to be so successful, let alone as successful as it is. So thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, what really surprised me is my most watched video is ironically the story mode for one of the most controversial scenes in the Jurassic saga, the fight between the T-Rex and the Spinosaur in Jurassic Park 3. Like I said, one of the most controversial scenes in the Jurassic saga, because they had the Spinosaur kill the T-Rex, which basically everyone who watched the Jurassic films as they came out in theaters basically grew up with the T-Rex being the ultimate dinosaur, and then this Spinosaur shows up out of nowhere and kills him. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Anyway, let's see. I think actually where I want to go is down here, if I remember right. Yep. So, while we're over here, I want to show off a couple of, while I still got time, I want to show off a couple customs I made. While we're here, I'll go ahead and show off the one custom character I made. This is my custom Fallen Kingdom Claire. Admittedly, most of this is just Sarah Harding. It's the hair, torso, and arms. But ironically, you take a look at the Fallen Kingdom Claire. This is actually a pretty solid look for her. So yeah, like it's the Claire face and the Sarah Harding hair, torso, and arms, and actually the Dieter Stark waist and legs. Dieter Stark is the
oh, hey there.
the InGen guy from Lost World, who ended up getting got by the compies. But yeah, I actually think this is actually a pretty solid design for a Fallen Kingdom Claire. Anyway, while we're here, I think I'll go ahead and show off the two large, oops. Oh wait, oh, that's not what I want. Here we go. First off, I went ahead and made a bit of a custom T-Rex. This, well, technically T-Rex, this is actually my custom Godzilla. For those of you who aren't super familiar with the Godzilla series, one of my personal favorite Godzilla movies, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, back in the, late 80s, early 90s, established that, in fact, that Godzilla was actually a mutated dinosaur, basically the same size and shape of a T-Rex. So I went ahead and decided to do my best as making a Godzilla, and I actually think I did a pretty good job for what they were able to make, for what they were able to. From what was available from the customizer. So yeah, I think I actually did a pretty good job with him, because I like him. So yeah, that's my Godzilla, and there is one other one. Although I'm not sure how well I did with this one. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments below. But I went ahead. I basically took the Indominus mold and added in this Dinosaur sail in order to do my best to make the Dinosaur from Jurassic World Dominion. I mean, because the design. Unfortunately, the Spinosaur sail can't really be adjusted. So you can't really make it match the height of what the Giganotosaurus. Well, it's not exactly a sail. It's spines. The spines on its back. Okay, you can't really match make it match the size, but I think I actually did a pretty good job with it. So yeah, go ahead and give you a shot, my 2 custom dinosaurs. Let's see. Hey, Godzilla. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Anyway, that'll do it for this finale for LEGO Jurassic World. Thank you for joining me for it. If you enjoyed it. Oh, I almost forgot. I was going to mention the next video series. So before we go, I'll go ahead and let you guys know. Well, there's kind of a reason I mentioned LEGO DC Supervillains, because that is going to be the next series on this channel, and that will be starting. And I will say that will be starting immediately the day after this video goes up. So make sure to join me for that one. But with that, that will do it for this video. Thank you for joining me for it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the bell to be notified of all videos as soon as they become available. Check out my channel and the entire LEGO Jurassic World playthrough playlist on the end screen in just a few seconds. One more big thank you for everyone who's followed me while making this series, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!